Well, hello, hello, hello. How is everybody today? Coach Melissa here on the mic with you, taking you through another sweat fest with Coach Liz in the background. Do I ever have a treat for you today? And it brings in with me your favorite B word. We'll talk about it, but not yet. Let's do some in-step taps as part of your warm-up. We're gonna make sure we're nice and warm while I explain what's gonna happen today, all right? So there are 3 stations on the board. Each one has 2 exercises. You're doing each exercise for 40 seconds. You're gonna rest for 15 seconds. You're gonna go A, B, A, B, A, B. Okay, so do each exercise back and forth 3 times each. Before we do that, we have a starter. And before we do that, maybe after we do that, I don't know. I'll figure it. We have a special test for you. You don't even have to study for it. Lucky, it's the one exercise you all love to test yourselves on the most, and it is the burpee! The burpee test. B is for burpee. So we're gonna see how many you can do in 1 minute. But before we explain all of that, let me tell you what's happening with the workout today. Let's do some back slaps and butt kicks, everybody, right now. Once we get through that burpee test and through the starter, then we've got our first real station of the workout, okay? And that is the V-up. So we're gonna spend 40 seconds doing a V-up on the right side, 15-second break, and then do it on the other side. So this is a V-up. You're on your forearm, okay? Your arm is out flat. Then you come up, basically pushing through your hand to get up. You bring your hand to your toes. Notice how her legs are straight. Now you can also do this with your hand at your ear and bring your elbow up toward your knees, bending at the knee, okay? If that's not a good option, then you may hold a side plank on your forearm. Hold that for those 40 seconds. You'll rest for 15, and then you'll do the same thing on the other side. That is the first station. Does that make sense? Oh yeah, torture for you there. You're welcome. All right, let's do some squats, everyone, as part of your warm-up right now. So your feet hip-width apart, all your body weight on the outside edges of your feet. So bring your feet into the floor. Sit back, eyes up, chest up, and sit back into those heels, into those hamstrings, warming up the lower half of the body, which is great for the next station. The next station, you're gonna go down onto all fours. We're gonna do what's called a donkey kick. So on all fours, you've got your shoulders right over your wrist, your knee right under your hip, 1 leg at a time. You're going to do 5, where you bring your heel up toward the ceiling, then bring your knee back down, but try not to rest that knee on the ground in between, okay? So you're doing 5, then you rest that knee and switch to 5 on the other leg. It's like you have a tennis ball or a glass of water on the back, like in the small of your back, and you don't want to spill it, okay? So we don't want your hips rocking from side to side. Belly button into the spine, pressing on the outside edges of your hands, which will pull your shoulders back. You're gonna do that movement, okay? Now, if this is not a good idea for you to be down on your knees like that, then instead you could do a wall sit for me, okay? Where you sit on a wall for those 40 seconds. You could also do it standing. Yep, you could do it standing, holding onto something for balance if that's what's best. After you do that, for your 40 seconds, you're gonna go into what we're calling a swimmer movement, all right? Let's do some reverse lunges right now as part of your warm-up. So step back. Good. Just leaning a little forward as you come down into that reverse lunge and then pushing off of that foot that is in front, all right? Here is the swimmer. So you're stretched right out, all right? You've got your arms in front, you've got your feet behind, and you're kicking as you flutter your hands as well. A core exercise there for that second movement in that station, all right? Cool, come on up, let's do some step jacks or some jumping jacks, nice and tall, everybody, right now. The next station is a cardio station. You're gonna do the sprinter step to hop, all on the right side for the first 40 seconds, all right? So you got 1 foot back into that split stance, and then you drive that knee up, maybe add a hop. You can also take the hand down to the opposite foot there, and then drive up. If you're not comfortable with the hop, take it out and just do more of a knee drive. You can do that for 40 seconds, then you'll do the other side for 40 seconds, back and forth, till we've done each one 3 times. Deal? Yeah. Sweet. Oh, yeah. Now, before we do that, let's get this burpee test out of the way. I know you're so excited. Let's talk about it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start the timer for 1 minute. You're gonna do as many burpees as you can in 1 minute, and then you're gonna write down how many you did, because this burpee test might just come back in the future, all right? Here's what I want to see for the burpee. You are going to reach up You're going to come all the way down, chest to floor. However you get to the floor and however you get up off the floor is up to you. That is your starting point. It doesn't matter to me how you get up. It doesn't matter to me if you are beside something that you use to help you get up. It doesn't matter to me if you do 2 or 22 in the minute. This is your starting point. You're going to want to know someday where you started. I'm going to want to know today where you started. So you're going to do 1 minute's worth of chest to floor burpees, and we're going to get it started without any further chatter about it. Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So as many as you can, just focus on you. This is your starting point, okay? We're starting in 8 seconds, chest to floor, however you make it work. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right now, chest to floor. Now you're counting. You're going to record this, okay? You can record it in the notes in your phone. You can record it in your fitness app. You can record it on a piece of paper on the fridge, in a notebook, I don't care, in your wallet, in your purse. But you're gonna wanna know the date, today's date, and how many of these chest to floor burpees that you did. And then you can challenge yourself on it every 4 weeks or so, every couple of months or so. See how you're doing. I hope you're counting. You are halfway through the minute, as many as you can. Good, reach up, chest, right to floor. Does not matter to me how you get down and how you get up. Everybody has a starting point, guys. Everybody has their day one. This will be your first ever burpee test, perhaps. You're welcome. Something new, another goal, perhaps. 10 seconds on that clock. Let's go, team. Now you have 5 seconds, then we'll start the workout. 3, 2, 1. Good. And rest. Did you love it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to do what we call a little starter. Okay, so this is before those other exercises I told you. This is just to make sure that you're good, warm, ready to go. We're going to do 40 seconds of holding a plank, okay, a low plank. So you're going to be on your forearms, or a high plank is you on your hands. You're going to have your shoulders right over your elbows or your hands. You're going to squeeze those glutes super tight for 40 seconds. Then 15-second rest. You're going to stand up. You're going to reach down, touch the ground, and then reach up over your head. No jumping on this one, okay? For 40 seconds, reach down, reach up. Then we're going to do a plank on the left side for 20 seconds, and then on the right side for 20 seconds, all right? On your forearm, good. You're going to straighten your legs, lift your hips up. That other hand could be on the ground, on your hip, or overhead, depending on the level of support you would like. All right, and then in 20 seconds, I'll tell you to switch and do the other side. We're just doing these 3 exercises one time. Deal? Deal, sure, okay. We're gonna start in 10 seconds with your plank, front plank hold, all right? Put your forearms on the ground like an equal sign, okay? Parallel to each other. 3, 2, 1, and up. All right, hold this plank for 40 beautiful seconds. Now, all right, here's what I want you to do. Push your forearms into the ground. Make your wrists into fists and push them into the ground. Good, your toes are on the ground or your knees. You can do this from the knees as well. Belly button to the spine and squeeze those glutes. Pull your shoulders down and back, away from your ears. Nice straight spine. You have 15 seconds left. Imagine there are tomatoes between your armpits. Squeeze those tomatoes and squeeze them tight. You have 5 seconds on the clock, then a nice break, okay? 3, 2, 1, good, and rest. All right, you're gonna stand up, and in 10 seconds, we're gonna do the ground to overhead. No jump, okay? Ground to overhead. You come up on your tiptoes, but please do not jump. Low impact today, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, we're gonna get those calf muscles a little bit if you come up onto your tiptoes, which is great. We like to train the muscles that we do not see in the mirror as well. Not just the ones that we do see in the mirror, all right? Down and up, good. Pick something up, put it up high. You got it, you know what those things are in your life. You gotta pick them up off the ground, you gotta put them up out of reach, right? What is it? Maybe it's a Christmas decoration. Maybe it's something really expensive you need to put up out of reach of the little ones so that they cannot wreck it. Or something very sentimental. Maybe you put it on a high shelf where you work. You have 5 seconds, and then we're gonna go into the side plank. 3, 2, 1, good, and rest. So you're gonna lie down. You're gonna side plank. Let's start on the left side, okay? The left forearm on the ground. Now you can either have your legs straight, or you could have them bent. Knees bent, okay? And then your feet behind you. 3, 2, 1, and up. Good, important now. Pull that ear away from the shoulder. Don't try to connect them, okay? Ear away from the shoulder. That other hand could be on the floor on your hip or up above. In 7 seconds, you're gonna switch sides. I want your hips a little higher. That top pocket to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, switch sides, guys. Switch sides, good. If it's not possible, then keep your hips on the ground, okay? Bend your knees and have your feet behind you and then lift up. Good, good, good. Keeping your knees on the ground. 8 seconds, belly's tight, top pocket to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay. Are you warm now?
Oh yeah.
Are we ready to begin the meat of the workout? Yes or yes? Great. You might as well stay down there. We're going to do a little bit more core for you. With the right side V up for 40 seconds. So now you've got that bottom arm out flat, like right flat on the ground. And you're going to come up, push through your hand, and reach that other hand up towards your toes. You could also have your hand at your ear and bring the elbow toward the knees. Bend them up towards each other. Okay? We're going to start in 5 seconds. V side line, V up. And 3, in 2, and 1, right now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're gonna love it. Make sure that you exhale as you come up, okay? Inhale when you go down. Exhale and push through that hand that's on the ground as you come up. Push through the outside edges of that hand as you come up. Good, good, good. If it's getting to be too much, you could hold a side plank, just like we did in our starter a few minutes ago, okay? You could hold that side plank again, get real good at that one. You have 10 seconds on the clock, then we're gonna switch sides. Oh, a little bit of abtastic today. A whole bunch of abtastic today. You have 3, 2, 1, good, and rest. 15-second rest, you're gonna turn to the other side. So remember, 3 options here, straight arms and legs, bent, so your elbow hits your bent knees, right? Or side plank. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. So that bottom arm you have out flat, kind of out from your chin or out from your nose, okay? You push through that hand, you reach your other hand up towards your toes. If it's too much, hand to the ear, bent elbow comes up to bent knees. You got it. Maybe you need to keep that bottom leg on the floor and bend the top knee. Some combination of this is fine as well, okay? What can you do? Make it yours. Figure out what your body's capable of. Maybe it's something different than it was capable of 2 months ago, maybe even 2 weeks ago, maybe even 2 days ago. How are you gonna know if you don't experiment a little bit? We're doing this 3 times through. 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh, did you forget that part? Did you forget that we're doing this again and then another round? Abs. The love handle muscle action here, the love handle muscle action. Okay, let's go back to the other side. Ready, set, go! Every time you laugh, every time you sneeze, every time you cough, you're gonna say, thanks, Coach Melissa, I'm thinking of you. And I'll say, you're welcome. That's what I'm here for. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 40 good seconds. It could be worse, okay? It could be 52 seconds. It could be 60 seconds. It could be 2 minutes of this. It's not, okay? You get a little break in between. Could be 56 seconds straight. That's not what it is. So always finding that silver lining, right? 6 seconds till we switch sides, finding the version that works best for you. 3, 2, 1, good. And rest. Let's turn over. Other side. Yeah, I saw that look. I'm looking at you most of the time. I'm not looking back at her very much. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go right now. This is round 4. How many rounds are we doing? 6. Not 4. Not 4. More than 4. 6. That's right. 6. Keep going. Maybe it's a side plank at this point. That's okay, as long as you're still working, as long as you're still feeling challenged. Are you feeling challenged right now? Good. That means it's working. Get comfortable with the idea of being uncomfortable. That is where results happen, my friends. That is what you want, all right? Nothing comes from the land of comfort zones. It comes from the discomfort zone. 3, 2, 1, rest. I made that up. You're welcome. I just gave you a new term. How about one more? How about, yeah, okay, great. She says, all right, let's do it. How about one more round? Here we go in 5 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and up. Good, right now. There you go. Oh my gosh. Like every single one you do, you're feeling right now, aren't you? I know you're feeling. Who knew there were muscles down in there, huh? I mean, we all knew they were there, we just couldn't find them. Well, now you know exactly where they are. Some of those muscles are well hidden in there, but now we know exactly that they are there and where they are. You have 15 more seconds, and then you're gonna do the other side for the final time. 10 seconds to go. Keep breathing. Big exhale as you come up. I know you don't want to. I didn't ask you if you wanted to. 3, 2, 1, rest. Turn over. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You've been through worse. There's lots of grunting, probably a few choice words. It's okay, I can take it. This is not my first rodeo. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and now let's go. Oh my gosh, it feels like we've been doing these sideline V-ups for the last 20 minutes, doesn't it? I know, but we haven't, and after this we're gonna be done. I promise. It's all downhill from here. You get through this. By the end of this workout, you're not even gonna remember this time right now, okay? Not even gonna remember. You're already halfway through it. You're doing a great job. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on me. That's not what you came for. You did not come here for encouragement to give up and take the easy way. That's not what we do. That's not what you're here for. You do not take the easy way out. You've already done that. That's not what this is for. 3, 2, 1. Good. And rest. How was that? Let's do some.
They're gonna feel it.
I'll feel it. That was good. Let's feel some donkey kicks now. All right? To review, we're doing 5 donkey kicks per leg. Back and forth until the 40 seconds are up. Then you'll have a 15-second break, and then you're gonna do your swimmers. Okay, your kicks, your flutter kicks. We're gonna start in 10 seconds. Imagine that tennis ball or a glass of water on your back. If you have one, put it there. Even more interesting. 3, 2, 1, good, and go. Good, and once again, pressure on the outside edges of your hands, not through the palms. When you put all the pressure on your palms, your shoulders cave in, okay? Outside edges, your shoulders have to go back. That's better posture. That's good. You spend way too much time like this with your shoulders in anyways, thanks to all the devices that you type on, right? A keyboard, a phone, whatever, thanks to your steering wheel in your vehicle. So pull those shoulders back. 10 seconds, little kicks, guys, little kicks, 5 of them. Bring the knee down. 8 seconds, and you get to lie flat, okay? 5 left. 3, 2, 1, good, and rest. All right, lie flat, good.
This one, it's just starting on up and down.
I like, see, already finding the positives in this. 5 seconds, get down there. You're gonna kick your feet, you're gonna flutter your hands. Ready, set, and go. Good, 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 good. Of course, yes, rest whenever you need to. Come back in when you're ready. If it just makes more sense for you to just do your feet, okay, or just do your hands, okay. Maybe you do 5 pairs of the feet and then 5 pairs of the arms. That's how you can still get both. Whatever works best for you. You're halfway through it, then we'll go back to the donkey kicks. Yeah? Yeah, good. 15 seconds, make your spine as long as possible. Stretch out as much as you can, everybody. 5 seconds on the clock. Big stretch for me. 3, 2, 1, good, and rest. All right, let's go back to the donkey kick. If you have a tennis ball, a baseball, like a golf ball, put it on the small of your back. Shoulders right over the wrist, hips right over the knees. Ready, set, and go. 5 little kicks, okay? Little kicks. We don't want to see your hips rocking. You could put a remote on your back. Put anything really on your back. And if your hips are rocking too much, it's going to slide off. We don't want that. We want your hips square to the ground. We want your belly button tucked into the spine. Okay, we want you looking ahead. Okay, look down, but also look forward. Okay, don't be tucking your chin. Don't be looking back at your knees. 15 seconds to go. I want a nice straight spine from the crown of your head down to your tailbone. You have 8 seconds. Then you get to go swimming. Swimming. 5 seconds, guys. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Reach out. Fun fact.
Is the water one?
Coach Liz used to be a swim instructor. Fun fact. So this is just in her wheelhouse right now. She's fine with this one. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Big kicks. Big kicks. Big kicks. Big kicks. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good. Flutter, flutter, flutter. Now, maybe last time you couldn't make it through the full 40 seconds. So maybe this time you try to go a little bit longer. Maybe this time you try to go like 2 seconds more before you rest, okay? Maybe you did fine for the last 40 seconds. Okay, then let's challenge ourselves a little more. Maybe we go a little bit slower, because any core movement, the slower you go, the more awesome it becomes. 10 seconds on that clock. Let's go, let's go. Then we'll go back and we'll do each one once more. 5 seconds, team. 3, 2, 1. Good, and rest. How you doing, champ?
Awesome.
Right back to the donkey kick. Find something. Put it on the small of your back and let's see if it'll stay there. I want to hear about it, all right? 3, 2, 1, and go. Make sure your fingers are facing forward. That's also super important for your shoulders, right? Everything ends up all connected. If you have your hands turned out to the side, then that over-rotates your shoulders in a way we don't want, okay? Fingers facing forward, all of your weight on the outside edges of your hands so that your shoulders do what they're supposed to do, all right? Good. And remember from the very beginning, yes, you can do this standing up, okay? You won't be able to put a ball on your back, but that's all right. Keep going with what you can do. If your hands are on the floor, I want you to spread your fingers apart as well. Spread your fingers apart and grip that floor for 5 more seconds. This is it. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Rest and stretch out. Enjoy this. Enjoy this swimmer, because next up, the next station, you got all kinds of cardio coming your way. All right, so let's go for a little swim first, right in the blue floor and everything. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Like the water is warm, or maybe like the water's cold and you gotta get out, but you gotta finish these 30 seconds that you still have to do. All right, all right, all right, all right, let's move, let's go. Hustle, guys, hustle, good. You want more of a challenge, actually slow it down. Core movements always slow down for more of a challenge. Really enjoy everything, like slow motion swimmers. Amazing. Good. For another 10 seconds. Last time you have to do it, and then we're going to do the opposite of slow. It's literally sprinter in the word coming up, okay? Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. All right, take a little breather, grab some water. Let's talk about the next and final station. All right, so you went swimming. Now you're gonna go race practically a triathlon. The only thing we're missing is bicycles in this one. That's too bad. All right, now we're gonna do our sprinter step to hop, all right? So you do a split stance, you drive that knee up, little hop. Same leg for the full 40 seconds. We're going through this station. How many times? 3. It's gonna be amazing. You're gonna love it. All right? I hope you have your Fitbit on, because you're gonna get all kinds of steps with this one.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna start in 10 seconds. Are you ready? Yes or yes? Get to that start line. Get in your zone. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now I want to see your arms going as well, okay? I want to see your arms going, the whole body. All the muscles came to get a workout on. Now let's do this. Drive that knee up. If it's not a good idea to do a little hop, then don't do a little hop. But do what you can with what you brought today to play. Let's go for another 20 seconds. Same side, guys, same side. Good, that's it. Drop back, drive up. Drop back, drive up. Maybe bring your hand right down to that shoe. Yes or yes? Oh, now we're talking sprinters. Yes, we've got 8 seconds. Like you're in that starting block. And you're gonna hear the gunshot and you're gone. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, you're gonna switch legs. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh my goodness, these quads, these legs are just gonna love you. Okay, here we go. 5 seconds on this clock. Into position. On the starting line, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, sprinters. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good, good, good. This is cardio. Sprinter is not slow, okay? This is cardio. So you pick up the pace, you challenge yourself. You get comfortable being uncomfortable. You get to the point that you don't think you can finish it. You got this devil on your shoulder. You got this angel on your shoulder. Who are you gonna listen to, right? Who are you gonna, you got the 2 wolves. Maybe you know the story of the 2 wolves. One is negative, one is positive. Which one are you gonna listen to? Which one are you gonna feed? Whichever one you feed is the one that grows. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, that was 1. We're doing 3. So here comes number 2, 10 seconds. Sprinter. It's like you're in a relay race and you're waiting for the baton. Okay, here it comes. 3, 2, 1, and go. Come on, come on, come on. In the relay race, in the 4 by 100 for the Olympic gold medal at the Summer Olympics relay. Let's go. You've got hundreds of thousands of people watching you. It all comes down to this. Let's move, everybody. Let's go another 20 seconds. You're rounding that corner. Your leg of this relay is almost over. Come on, come on, come on. Are you going to let down your team by giving up? Are you going to let down your nation by giving up? No. Keep going for 8 seconds. You've been training for this for your whole life. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, now you're the third person, okay? Now you're the next person on the relay, waiting for the baton. You have 10 seconds. The crowd's getting excited. Are you ready? Here comes your moment. 3, 2, 1, and go. Right now, let's go, let's go. Good, drive that knee up, drive that knee up. Yes, you can, yes, you can. A little bit of cardio, a whole lot of fun. I love the runner's step to hop. Do you love it? I thought you might say that, and you're going to keep going regardless of what you said. You're going to keep going. Why? Because yes, you can. And how lucky are you? How blessed are you? How grateful are you that yes, you can do this? So many people in this world wish they could do what you're doing right now, and for various reasons they cannot. 5 seconds. Don't miss this opportunity. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Check your shoes. Make sure your laces are tied. It all comes down to this. How many more rounds? 1 of each. This is it. This is all. You got 80 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Drive your knee up. Good. Do not take for granted what you can do. Focus on what you can do and do more of that. Is it a step back and a drive up? Step back, drive up. That's more than what a lot of other people are doing right now. Think of all those people that are sitting on their couches doing nothing, right? Just eating bonbons with their feet up. Not you. You've got this 10 more seconds because you got plans for yourself. You have a future that you want to enjoy. 8 seconds on the clock. How are you going to get to that future? How are you going to enjoy it? 3, 2, 1, rest. How many more? 1. Forgot all about those V-ups, didn't you? What V-ups? Forgot all about those sideline V-ups. Told you that would happen. 5 seconds on the clock. All comes down to this. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drive it. Drive those knees. Come on, everybody. Come on. For all the glory. For national pride. For international fame. You got this. You got this. That's the mindset that you have to have. Even if you're in your basement right now, no one else around, you have to have the mindset of a champion. Are you a champion in your own life? Yes or yes? Come on. Discipline makes champions. Perseverance makes champions. Never give up makes champions. 8 seconds. Are you a champion? Yes or yes? 3, 2, 1. Woo! Yes.
Way to go, champs.
High five.
Nice work.
That was fun.
Great fun.
Wasn't that fun? All
Lots of steps, lots of heart rate.
Lots of steps. We're going to go right into hip flexor after those sprinter step to hops. We're going to go right into hip flexor because that's the one we got to watch, okay? When you do stuff like that, the squats, the lunges, hip flexor. So go down on one knee, tuck your tailbone in. You're going to lean slightly forward. If it's comfortable for you, you will bring your arms up overhead and slightly turn toward that front knee. And where you should feel this stretch is on the leg that's down, okay? In that groin area, in that hip flexor area, right there, okay? Hold that for 20 to 30 seconds or so, and now switch sides, okay? Making sure, now, if this is an area that you are tight in, if you sit most of your day and then you get up and you do this for 30 minutes and then you sit again, chances are you're going to be tight in that area, whether you sit at a desk, sit in your car, sit on your couch, whatever. So make sure that you are prioritizing your stretching routine at multiple times of the day. Even if you're not working out on some day, you should still be doing a stretching routine because then when you do go do your next workout, you want to make sure your muscles are ready for it. Coach Liz going into her hamstring stretch, sitting back on one heel, reaching forward toward those toes. You don't have to touch your toes. You don't have to be able to reach your toes. I just want you to feel a stretch in the backs of the legs, making sure that you get through both sides. Oh my goodness, for core jerk today. Did you feel it?
Yeah.
Remember how we started with burpees? I wonder how many you did. I want to hear about it. I want to hear it, and I want you to write it down somewhere that you can keep record of it, and then I want you to promise yourself, set a reminder in whatever you use, whether it's a planner, whether it's your phone, whatever app you use, set a reminder for a month from today to do that again. Set a goal right now based on what you just did on how many you want to do a month from now. And what are you going to do in the next 30 days to reach that goal? That's how we progress. Now Coach Liz is doing her quad stretch again from those sprinters, from those burpees, from those donkey kicks. And you know what? That progress that you make on that burpee test or push-up test or sit-up test or lunge test or whatever it is, those are what we call non-scale victories. Those are markers of success that have nothing to do with the number on the scale, that have nothing to do with what size your clothes are. Right? But they have everything to do with success and progress. Making sure that you do both sides of this quad stretch. How are those abdominal muscles now, team? Oh my goodness. Did you know that your core is from your armpits to your knees, both sides? Most people think your core is like from here to here. It's from here down to your knees, both sides. So man, have you ever worked that out today? And probably in the days prior to today. Yeah? So we're doing a little cobra pose right here, just to stretch out the back, open up that chest. And then we'll go into child's pose. We'll sit back into child's pose. Have your hands facing forward. Okay? Good. Hands facing each other. Thumbs up. You're gonna walk your hands to the left. Push your hips to the right. Big stretches, and then you're going to go the opposite way. All right? Did you love it? I hope you did. Did you learn something about yourself? I hope so. Did you set a new goal for yourself when it comes to that beginning fitness test, that burpee fitness test? That's what I want to hear about. Make sure you let Coach Liz and I know what you've decided you're going to work towards over the next 30 days when it comes to that burpee test, all right? All right, as you're stretching out your shoulders, come on in closer to the screen, everybody. Come on in, bring it in, we're gonna break it down. So, thanks for joining us today. That's what we hope. We hope that you did challenge yourself. We hope that you did get a little bit uncomfortable, or a lot. We hope that you did learn something about yourself and set a plan on what you want to achieve in the future, because we're always progressing, we're always growing, we're never just staying still. Even if the number on the scale is staying still, we're not up here, we're never staying still. So you always need to have a plan as to what it is you want to achieve next. So if you don't have that, then you plateau, then you lose interest, then you lose motivation, then everything you've worked so hard for is gone. Are you going to be that person? You didn't do that to have that happen. So bring it in. Let's say family on 3. Thanks for joining us today, guys. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
Yeah. Thanks for sweating with me.
Thanks, everybody. We will see you next time. Bye.